Cheese! Hi everyone, I'm Nasheli Vega. Welcome to my channel. This is my very first video on my new channel. I do already have a family channel with my family, so if you guys haven't checked that out, our name is the Vega family. We've been a little bit MIA on there, but this year, 2024, we have to grow, and I really want to just take this seriously and really just do it and get out of my comfort zone. So again, if you don't know me, my name is Nasheli Vega and welcome to my life. So this is my little introduction to my channel. So my channel will be all things just me, obviously, but it'll just be about just like lifestyle, family, vlogs, and then real estate. And I'll just kind of give you guys tips on how I even got into real estate, and as well as how it is being a young mom, for those of you that don't know me, which will be the majority of you guys. So I did get pregnant at a very early age, so I will be sharing you guys my experience, all that on this channel. And yeah, I hope you guys just stick along and tag along, and yeah. So I'm excited to show you guys and share with you guys my journey, my life, and hopefully make some new friends on here on this beautiful world wide web of YouTube. Sorry, it's a little shaky. My daughter's over here. Alright guys, so let's get further into the video. I will be talking a little bit about what 2023 has brought to me and just reflecting on that year and what I'm excited for 2024. Alright, let's get to the video. Okay, 2023, what an amazing year that was. It was an emotional year for me. It was like a good year. It was a good year, good emotional, good. It was overall just an amazing year. And I really thank God for allowing me to just, have an amazing year. And that was really the year of where I began to see just growth, growing out of my shell, just beginning to just focus more on God and just beginning to trust in Him more. But overall, 2023 was an amazing year. It was the year that, my family and I, we were just being able to just spend more time together as a family, do more things, go on more trips, give our kids, amazing experiences at an early age. And I'm just so grateful that we even get to have that opportunity to give our kids the best life. And that really is, what it is being a parent, is working hard. That way, like the day of tomorrow, your kids can have the best life, and even now, give them the best life possible. But I will be talking that in future videos, how my whole experience was, with motherhood, being a teen mom, just like a lot of things. And then it was the year where I started to make like a decision on what I wanted to do in my life. So growing up, but then also being a teen mom, all those years I was a stay-at-home mom, just taking care of the kids, making sure that they were obviously fed, taking care of kids. But then last year, the kids are getting older. I do have a 2-year-old daughter, but I do have a 6-year-old son as well. And I was just really thinking and reflecting on like, okay, what do I really want to do for myself? I've been spending 5-6 years, being a stay-at-home mom, and I still want to be a stay-at-home mom. I love taking care of my kids. Like, they're the most important things to me. But I really wanted to just do something and do something different. So I was looking at many things to do, just trying to figure out like what I wanted to do in my life, build a career, just anything. And I was trying to come up with like a bunch of ideas. That's how my husband, he's kind of like, my husband, number one, he's the most supportive guy like I've ever known, and I'm very grateful for his life, because like he'll be straight up with me. Like, he'll be like, babe, like I don't think that's the way, or like, babe, good job, I think that's the way. But overall, like, he's such a very supportive husband. You guys will get to meet him soon. He's not here right now, he's at work. But he's very, very supportive, and I love him to death. And as well as, so coming up with like a lot of like just ideas and trying to come up with things that I wanted to do. And I just couldn't really pinpoint what we were doing. But then like I really just sat down and really was just beginning to like just ask God, what you want me to do? And then looking back on what I loved to do. And at the age of 18, we bought our first home. Again, I'll talk to you about that in like further videos. We bought our first home at 18. We fixed it up. We bought another home a year and a half later, and then we fixed it up again. And I was thinking about that and how that whole process of just remodeling, buying, selling homes, and like fixing them up, like it's such like a passion that me and my husband do together, that I was like, okay, well, why don't I just get like my real estate license? Like, hello, light bulb, like, come on, like, think about it, girl. So then I got that thought in my head. Okay, well, what if I get my license? And then I talked to my husband about it, and then he was like, you know what? Like, out of everything that you mentioned, I think that's like the route to go. And I was like, oh my God, finally, because girl, like trying to like tell my husband, you know, all these ideas, you know, him being straight up like, no, I don't think that's it. And then like for finally one that he was like a green guy, and I was like, I hit the jackpot. So then from there, that was towards the end of last year, 2023. And then I was okay, well, I'm gonna dedicate myself that January 1st of 2022. So no, what? Oh my gosh, no. Okay, so yeah, so that was January 1st of 2023. 2023, I was okay. So I was talking 2022. Wow, I've been already been 2 years. Okay, whoa, okay, sorry, I'm reflecting. I was like, okay, well, January 1st of 2023, I'm going to dedicate myself to studying and getting my license. So then January comes around, and then like, you know, I was studying for like 6 months. Got it in July. And then, and I was just so excited, but then I was like just so scared. Like I was just so scared. And I really got like a lot of like just like doubt and a lot of fear like in my mind. And I was just okay, well, like why am I feeling like this? And then at my church we had this prophet come out, and then he was just like he was like, you know, like I don't know how to explain it, but without you guys like getting confused, but he's like a prophet that like he moves, how like God speaks to him through like words of knowledge. So like he'll like call out your name without even like knowing, you know, like who you are. So that happened at my church. We were at church, it was like a service, and then like I was really just telling God to like just speak to me, because like I was like, God, I need you to speak to me, because I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but I really need to know that if getting my license, so this is actually a little bit before I actually got my license, that if I should get my license, because I'm just feeling like just very like unsure and just feeling just very scared. And then I was just like praying, and when I tell that I was praying, like he just like calls me out by name. Like I've never met him, like I don't even like I really just didn't really hear of him that much. I knew who he was, but I didn't like, you know, knew like how he like you know, preaches and stuff, so I didn't know about that. So I'm just there praying, and then like he like legit calls me out by name, and I'm over here like frozen, and I'm like just there like, did he really just call me out by name? Like, and then like again he calls me out again, and then everyone's like, Nasheli, go. And I'm over here like, oh my God. And I'm just like, at this point I'm just like crying, because like I'm like, wow, God, like you really heard my prayer. You really heard like how I was feeling, and then now like he's calling me out. But long story short, in the prophecy that I was given was that real estate was for me, and that God was really going to use me in that area and in that career to really just grow and to really expand. And after that, like that was my confirmation. After that night, I took my exam and I passed it, and on the first try. And honestly, like reflecting on that, like I was just I am super grateful for everything that God has done. And yeah, and then I got it, and then I'm just, again, like I'm so licensed, and then I've just been like, I was like on a cloud, like I was like, oh my God, I finally got my license. And honestly, like what 2023 has taught me is that just grow. just don't be afraid, you know. Growth is scary, change is scary, but I really learned to hold on tight to the hand of God, and I always, you know, give him all the honor and all the glory, because really, if it wasn't for him, like I would not be here. Like I would not even like be doing all the amazing things that I'm doing now. And I've learned quickly that, you know, sometimes you just need to really just keep your plans to yourself and your visions to yourself until you're actually like almost there, until you've completed it. You know, I feel like sometimes, you know, we get too excited, we're like, oh my God, I'm gonna do this, and then like we don't do it, and we're kind of like, never mind. But no, but 2023 has taught me a lot, just to really get out of my comfort zone, grow, and not everyone is going to support you. Like that to me was like, okay, well, like, you know, I know all these people, you know, out, you know, everywhere in general, in different states, and you know, like, okay, I know all these people, and then like, so, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but overall, just know that, you know, not everyone is going to support you in whatever you're going to be doing. If you're a new business, if it's a new opportunity, whatever. And guess what? That's okay. You know, that is okay, and that should be just fuel for you to keep going, and just to keep going, and really just better yourselves, and just pray to God that, you know, that everything will be, you know, that everything will work out for good. So 2023 has really just taught me to be patient. It's taught me to just be humble on everything that God is doing in my life. Be patient, just keep Him first. I really can't stress that enough, is always have God first in your life. And as well as just being grateful for the little things that life brings you, that God brings you. Just be grateful and just really just begin to learn from the mistakes. And it's so important that, like, if you want to grow in something, if you want to like just really do something, like, and you can't be scared of failure, because guess what, failure is going to come with it. Failure is bound to happen, but that shouldn't be a reason why you don't do something because you're scared to fail, you know. And then it's in those failures where you learn from your mistakes and you just learn from it and you keep growing. And honestly, that's what 2023 has taught me, is to really just trust in God, trust the process, and just keep showing up for myself. So now, fast forwarding into 2024, it's a new year, new beginnings, new opportunities, and that's why I decided to make this YouTube channel, is because I've loved social media. Like, I love it. I love marketing. I love just doing all things social media. I really have a strong passion for this, and I've been wanting to do a personal YouTube channel for a long time. I've just never really done it. Again, because, you know, I just get in my own head, but, you know, this year I'm kind of just like, okay, you know what, like, I am not going to let fear get in the way, you know? I'm not going to keep pushing back what I want to do because I'm scared or because I have doubt in myself. No, like, this year, like, I'm holding on to God, and me and God, we're going to do this together no matter what, okay? And also having Him guide me in everything that I do. So 2024, I'm excited for what He's gonna do, God's gonna do. Excited for this new year. Excited just to really just break out more of my shell and just really just grow and really just reach my full potential. And I want to just better myself, not only for me, but for my family, for my kids, for my husband. And I really want to focus this year on my marriage. Like, my husband and I, we're just having so much fun in this new time that we're in. Well, it's not really new time, but we kind of just like we always talk a lot. We have, our communication is like through the roof, because we just always talk a lot about, you know, what we want to accomplish together, what we want to accomplish separately. And we're just so excited just to spend more time as a marriage, as a family, with our children, and just really enjoying the blessings that God has given us, and even more just dive in deeper with our relationships to God. Like, I'm very, you know, spiritual. I'm very, you know, to my faith. So that has to be a must for me in this new year, and really just open up, you know, my spirit, open up just my heart, my eyes, and everything just to what God has for me. And as well as just being more connected in ministry. You know, we are an amazing church here in Virginia, and I do want, you know, in this new year is to just serve more, you know, serve more God, serve more people of God, and just really just put myself out there this year. And sometimes I get in my head because it's kind of like a lot that I want to do, but, you know, the Bible says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and then He is a God of the impossible. So it really is just about being disciplined and just being, you know, just doing your thing. You know, don't procrastinate and just do it. But that's all I wanted to teach for you guys today. So I'm so happy for you guys are joining me. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you guys watched all the way to the end, you guys are real ones. And I'm excited for the new videos. I'm excited for new content, and I'm excited just to grow with you guys. So welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as well as please follow me on social media. So follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. If you guys ever are looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate here in Virginia, I will be talking to you guys more about that in future videos. But you guys can go follow along in my social medias and get to know me a little bit more over there. And I will see you guys in my next video.